Hi, we're entering Unit 5 with Triad Inversions. So triads, as we learned in the previous unit, has many qualities, and we have majors and minor and diminished and augmented. So these are some of the triads that we learned last week. And also in Unit 4, we have major and minor. So today, instead of talking about the quality of triads, we'll be talking about triad inversions. What inversion does is you keep the same triad, as in the same members, right? So in this case, this is C major, so we have C, E, and G. And we simply change the order around. So when it's C major and the C is on the bottom, we call that root position. And if we have 3, the middle note on the bottom, so I send C to the top, okay, then this is called first inversion. And when we have the 5th, as in the note that's on the pinky, right, the scale degree number is the 5th on the bottom, and then we send the 3rd to the top, then this is called second inversion. So we have only 2 inversion possibilities in any triad. So we have root, and we have first inversion, and we have second inversion. Okay, and why is that needed? It's for the voicing reasons. You don't always want to have root position. And also when you're playing a bunch of chords like we do in chord progressions all the time, you don't want to be jumping around. So let me play the chord progression only in root position and see how that sounds. It's the same exact chords, but not as pleasing as the other one that we've been doing all along, right? So that's why inversions are necessary. So this unit studies the inversions. And if you take a look at page 54, it helps you kind of go through it in many different. So, C major, root first, root, and then D minor. So just the next one over, root first, and then root. The next one over, E minor, root first, root. Just as a warm up, and you can do this in both hands. And G and C. Yeah. And as you play the chords, the book says like keep the hand like rounded or molded, but wrist flexible. As in we are kind of getting used to having hand in that position, the chord position, but the wrist is always flexible and the hand is open. The fingers are supported so that you don't get tense. Because when you sometimes think about being in a fixed position, we tend to get fixed in our body. And that's not what it means. It just means keep the same position on the hand, but then, you're always molding and flexible with the wrist still.